Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Theo here. This is part two and is about creating a project from a template we previously created. Um, I have Hillside project open here, and I have the template we created previously. And let's close this for now, and we'll create a project from that particular template. So whatever you created a template, you can make a copy, and we call it project alpha, I guess. Control C, and we rename this as project alpha project. So let's launch it. And let's suppose you'll start working on this project because everything else is set in terms of settings and plugins. Let's get some light from Hillside project. In order to migrate the lighting from here, we can go to levels, and this is lighting summer. Probably by default was lighting default or something like that. Yeah, we can take this summer or fall or night, whatever. So let's migrate this one. We can right click on this and we can find it in content browser. And this is the level that contains everything related to lighting. So we can right click and asset action migrate. We don't save, and we can copy some position volumetrics engine, whatever it needs. And we can go to Project Alpha content and select folder. Everything is copied, and we go into our alpha, and we can find it in Hillside maps lighting, and we can just drag it into our levels panel here. Okay, so sun, clouds, atmosphere, everything is set up for us. It created in the main editor, it creates an environment with everything set up already here. Now, in order to make it look like this, we kind of need a post-processing volume, right? So post-process volume. So the post-process volume here, if you select it and press F, is somewhere here, okay? So this has all the settings and everything. In order to copy this into our project, we can Control C, and here we paste it as Control V, and that's about it. Let's assume that you like this type of post-process volume and what everything is set here and all the settings. You can save it for a future use for any other project in the future by Control C and open a notepad, and you paste it in the notepad, and you can save the notepad as, let's say, PP, and close. We can delete this and assume all your other projects don't have the post-process yet. You can go to where you saved it as a notepad, open it, Control A, Control C, and in your project you just paste Control V, and then you have the post-process with all the right settings. Okay, let's assume you like cameras as well in here. So they've set up really nice cameras with nice settings, so on and so forth. So we would like a camera as well. We can go to camera stills. Let me collapse all and just open the cameras. We would like, let's say, this camera. This looks good, has a nice aspect ratio for us. We can Control C. So select the camera, Control C, go to our project, Control V, and we have the camera. Well, in order to focus the camera where we want, let's say we want our camera to look towards the center of the world, we can select the camera, right click, right click where there is no other actors. So I guess the camera is there. That's the one. So we can select it, right click, and snap object to view. And now the camera should be here. In order to move it, all the cameras from Hillside project are locked. So we can, if you select the camera and go into the camera, it says locked, and you cannot move. You can't do anything about it. If you notice, you can't even, if you press W, you can't move it or rotate or something, because the transform, all the transforms are locked. So you can right click, transform, unlock. So transform, disable lock actor movement, and now when you select it, you can move it. And I guess easier way to do is move it like this. And let's say this is what we want. And go back, transform, lock actors movement. It's it's a good practice to lock the cameras, just because sometimes you forget you're in the camera and you just move around and the position will be lost. So in this moment, you cannot move it anymore. So that will be fixed. Let's copy another camera. Let's say we like this aspect ratio. So this camera is somewhere here. Okay. We can Control C, our project Control V, and we can go, let's say, here, and right click somewhere you don't touch any other actor, and snap object to view. Our camera move there, and if we go into the camera, we have that nice aspect ratio with all the settings, lens settings, and so on and so forth. This is locked as well, so transform, unlock, move it wherever you want, and lock it again. Transform, lock it again, and then let's come out from the camera. The cameras will have the same principle as post-process volume. So let's say we want to save this camera for later use for any other project. We can Control C, open a notepad, paste, file, save as, and we'll call it cam nice. Let's delete our cameras and we'll go to our location where we save the camera, open notepad, Control A, Control C, and in our project Control V, we'll have the same exact position, same settings, everything, and it's even locked. So it keeps all the settings, basically. Right, so this is how you migrate lighting, post-processing cameras, and save everything for a later use. I guess in the third part, we'll talk about an existing project, so nothing related to this, something that you might already started or you plan on creating a new project from Unreal template, and we'll talk about how to get all these cameras, post process, and settings and enabled plugins into your existing project. Right. Uh, I hope you find this helpful, and I'll see you in part 3. Thank you all. Goodbye.